The perfect Neapolitan pizza calls for finely milled flour, San Marzano tomatoes, and fresh mozzarella, finished in a blazing hot oven that brings it all together. For hundreds of years, pizzaioli have relied on traditional brick ovens to cook their pies at nearly 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Maryland is home to the first manufacturer outside of Italy awarded for the craftsmanship of its Neapolitan pizza ovens.
I am the co-founder and CEO of Marra Forni. Marra is our last name. Forni means ovens in Italian. We are an American manufacturer of food equipment inspired by Italians.
Marra Forni's headquarters in Prince George's County is where innovation meets craftsmanship, and they produce the Ferraris of pizza ovens. Each one is built with high-quality materials through a careful, multi-step process that's as much art as it is engineering.
We build all the metal parts. Beside the metal fab and welding, the oven is built brick by brick. And so the only two machines that we have here is a wet saw and a country mix, and everything else is made by hand. The raw materials allows us to create the thermal mass inside the oven so you can have even cooking, very consistent.
Sourcing raw materials is the first step in Marra Forni's journey to create their world-renowned pizza ovens by blending old-world Italian baking with state-of-the-art innovation, all inspired by the volcanic ash of Vesuvius.
Vesuvius is also very dear to us because we're from Naples. We use volcanic rock to preserve the heat and retain the heat. If you look at our ham, you can see that there is basically a shape of a volcano. And that was very important for us because we want to stay connected to our roots.
The Marra brothers have been perfecting the Neapolitan pizza oven since 2011.
We're making a great product because we're really passionate to what we do. Enzo is the driving force with new design, new product, looking always to innovate.
Craftsmanship is at the heart of every Marra Forni pizza oven.
First process is to cut the pieces, and we're gonna use a laser machine. Jesse today is cutting the box for our digital touch screen. Then we're gonna move over to the second step, which is using our press brake, where the operator here is gonna take the pieces, bend it, which will be used to utilize the oven. Now we are at the welding department. We are building traditional Neapolitan brick ovens. This is the base. We're talking about 8 pieces that are being welded together, and this is the beginning of the foundation. This is Marra Forni's second manufacturing plant. This is where all the magic happens to make a true brick oven. This particular brick is the heart to our dome.
The volcanic rock in these Italian-made bricks helps them handle constant heating and cooling, so they last longer.
This one we start, they start with the dome. They start first with the big one, and after they go with the small one. Everything is pre-cut with the dimension, and this is the way we start the oven. Ernesto, he worked with us right now, it's 10 years, and he have an experience of masonry for 45 years. Each oven is different. This is a big oven because it's big, the dome become really big, and there is a little bit more complicated to do it. With the experience, it's fine. If you see this oven is almost finished, you can see the sand in the bottom. They prepare all the piece and little by little they cut it, and they see all the position. It's an art. This oven is already finished the dome, and they put another layer of a mesh on top. After this mesh, we refill with the concrete again to make all the dome strong. They put insulation. The insulation is a special insulation and is made for a high temperature insulation. After they put insulation, they put another mesh and another mesh. It's more thin. This one is more strong. The strong one is the one that gives the shape of the oven. And now it's time to put a concrete on top and finish the oven with the concrete.
And this is all done by hand. Here is basically applied the concrete, then he has to sand it and he has to clean it.
This is one of the last process we do. After we remove all the sand from the oven, there is a really special person because you need to have a really skinny person to get inside of the oven. They get inside of the oven and they see all the imperfection that is in the oven. And they clean all the dome because we want all the dome really nice and smooth inside.
Here we are in the aging room.
All the oven we put in the shelf for at least 25 days just for dry because the concrete, they take almost a month to really dry.
And now we're gonna go to the design and tiling department. And the step really starts by making a mock-up.
This new project right now is really hard job to do it because every sheet of a tile, they have a number. And we need to put in the position for each sheet. It's a really complicated job. Then our specialists, they're working on it to do it.
And now we are at the assembly line. You see a couple ovens here displayed. My brother is showing our proprietary Force-Air technology burner. Here we're also assembling our touch screen. We were the first company in the world to put a touch screen on a traditional brick oven. And this is very innovative. The know-how is ours. It's all engineering in the house. And then the last step is the quality control with a checklist and make sure that everything works.
The journey to perfecting these Maryland-made pizza ovens is a quintessential American story.
Welding looks good.
My family is from Naples, Italy, and came here in the United States in the 1995. We come from a middle-class family. My mom married again, and she moved here. At the time, I was serving the Italian military, and when I finished my service, I decided to move here with my brothers. If you had asked me when I was 18, 19, that I would have been living in the United States by the age of 22, I would probably say that you're nuts. But I think the destiny brought us here. But I'll tell you, it wasn't easy. We came here with nothing, and through a lot of sacrifice and challenges and obstacles, we made the United States our new home. And today we're very proud to be American citizen and also Italian citizens still.
Their journey reflects the courage and determination of millions who've come to the United States.
One of the great things about the United States is that there are so many immigrants that come with a different tradition, and we are a mix of many traditions, and that's what I think it makes us very successful as a country. I think you're destined to become what you want to become, and this is just the beginning of our journey. What's most inspiring for me is what has yet to come.